Alright, hello! And welcome back to the stream. Where I believe this week 6? Yeah, 6th before Wild comes out. And we are coming into the final stretches soon. We've only got a few more of these left to go at Fatalis before we jump into Wilds. But we've all been rapidly advancing at this game very quickly and very well. It's kind of impressive. Hey Damar, welcome. I'll start the call up in a bit. The game audio seems a bit quiet. Not sure what that's about. As in like the the in-game audio thing. So I don't know if it could just be because it's generally quiet, the game's not exactly the loudest. Actually, let me check my audio settings real quick. I haven't checked these in a while. That's probably why. I have the sound quite low. That probably explains it. Alright, I'm gonna open the call. Alright, call's open.
Hello.
Hello. Alright. Another week in the trenches.
I've joined the lobby as soon as I saw you playing on Steam. Just ready for it.
Yep. So, we obviously won't have Corpy joining us for obvious reasons to us this week. So we'll be doing this without the sleep and paralysis that Corpy would bring with his bow. But Fatalis will also have significantly less health, so we might not even need it.
Yeah.
As long as we don't change anything else about the strategy, we should be fine.
Unless we make a strategy and I bring a bow.
I mean, if you feel confident enough to fight him with the bow, go for it.
I'm not sure of it. I feel like he's a bit easier to dodge with the bow. As
Yeah.
he's quite big, so you have bigger window to
He's easier
react,
to avoid, but because of how squishy the bow is, if he even taps you, you die. So it's like, sure, he's easier to avoid because you don't have to get in close to him, but if you fuck up even a little bit and he catches you, you're instantly carded.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was what Corpy was running into, was if all Fates had to do was just look in his general direction kind of menacingly and he would be back at the camp.
What was even the dragon weapons we made? Alatern, right?
Alatreon, yeah. This is why I like save multiple loadouts, so I can just pick the loadout I currently need.
Let me actually check if I can even make it. In case we wanna try in later.
Oh yeah, Alatreon bow. Yep. I don't know if you'll have enough parts for it, who knows.
Okay, I can make the first one now if I can upgrade it.
Because
we fought a lot of Alatreon.
Yeah, but we got very few wing breaks. I know his wings are needed for the upgrade.
I don't even see the bow.
Though his wing break is probably the less painful to go for. Because it means you can just go in and hard focus his wing.
Oh, I need one dire wing from him and I can make the better version.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be the dire wing. I mean, the dire wing's not too difficult to get. It's literally just go in the hunt, hard focus his wing until it breaks, and then return from hunt, and you've got your dire wing. Best way to do that with is just go in with a bow and just Heartbreaker and just hard focus his wing.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to focus. You're not there to win the hunt. You're there just to break his wing, and you'll get what you need. Same rule kind of applies to Fatalis. If you need his wing, you need to go in, just hard focus the wing. Don't do anything else. Same with the horn. Just hard focus the head. If you want the
It's
evil eye,
easier
it
said
may as well
than
go
done.
for the win at that point, 'cause by the time you break the second horn, he's gonna be near death.
Okay, let me eat something real quick. Do I have insurance or something? I do not. That's not a good start.
Nope. Oh, wait. I just realized something about the stream. I forgot to switch the title on that. I forgot to switch
I
the
hope
games
my
over.
I hope my audio is not as loud as last time. I realized I was super loud in the last stream, so sorry for that.
No worries. Yeah, I've updated the stream. Yeah, I forgot to switch the game title and stream thing over. So I'm just quickly taking care of that stuff. I mean, it's not a huge problem. It's only going to be something because I can just like edit that before I actually upload the stream. Now that I've made the change.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I have it set up where after I stream, it doesn't immediately upload the VOD. It's so if I need to make any changes last minute, I can before I make it public.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, it's just a nice little thing I can do with. So in situations like this, I can change the title before I publish the VOD afterwards. Because whilst I can update the title midstream, it won't put the updated game and title into the onto the VOD.
I see.
I have to manually do that. Okay, popping my buffs, and don't forget your ghillie mantle.
Oh yeah, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Grab a couple of free healing items.
So are we gonna do just the one cannon?
Yeah, just
for
the one
start?
cannon. That way we can still use the thing for the
And yeah,
knockdown.
just one cannon and the barrel bombs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, heading in.
If I forget the ghillie mantle, I'm gonna rage quit.
If you somehow forget the ghillie mantle in this situation, I will find a way to come through your screen and beat you myself. It's like, Fatas gonna look like a fucking buddy compared to what I will do. But yeah, no. I still find it impressive that I'm still hyped for this hunt even now.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, because I definitely know by this point against some of the other hard monsters, we're just
Oh
like,
shit.
I guess we're going. I guess we're going. Okay, luckily I can still shoot this at him while he makes his way over here. So it's not all lost.
Ah.
Yeah. But I know against some of the other, like, really hard HUDs where we've gotten to this point, we've just been, like, really exasperated by the end. We've just been like,
Yeah.
Here's another one of these. I know that was definitely the case of Elatrion by, like, the third, fourth stream against him.
Yeah.
We were just like, can we get the kill already and move on from this bastard?
I still feel like Elatron was way worse than Fatalis.
I think it's just, it could just be a case of the fight's more fun with Fatalis, so it doesn't feel as much of a chore
Yeah,
to actually
possibly.
try and beat him. It's not to say Electron is bad, but with how difficult he is on top of that, it really, like, highlights the negative points.
Did he get stuck or something?
I think he
Okay.
got stuck.
I was worried I got legged out.
Yeah, don't worry. I think he just genuinely was stuck. Yeah. So I had not much luck getting the parts I was trying to farm for the other day, so my
Yeah,
build
me either.
hasn't evolved at all yet. I'll try again next time, like before next stream, I'll try and get some bits. Well, I didn't get the wall splat because he turned a bit last minute as I was readying the shot, but I did get him enraged.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yes. Okay, that's gonna be a tenderize on that head. Let's go. Yeah. Because it's like the Elden Ring rule a bit of... No, people don't mind the fight being hard if it's at least fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna point again at fucking Promised Consort Radon on that situation. That fight's not really that fun because, like, because of how hard it is. But at the same time, I can point to other fights in Elden Ring that are really hard, that are still really fun. And it feels like all I do is complain about Promised Consort Radon, but when you have to fucking do an 8-hour like endurance stream against the bastard, you will start shit talking him as well.
Oh yeah, I understand it.
Yeah. Thank God good thing I got the Temporal Mantle on. Ah!
I think a flamethrower is gonna come soon.
Possibly. Well, he's doing a flamethrower, but maybe not the one we're hoping for. Oh, nice!
I sent him out.
Oh, you knocked him. You knocked him down. Let's go.
Out of the explosion. Let's go.
Ah! I couldn't go anywhere.
Yep.
Fucking noises I make on stream sometimes.
I'm stuck under him.
Right.
That was unlucky.
Yep. Alright, I'm on my way back in.
Okay, nice.
Or at least I will be in a second, just reapplying my buffs. I'm gonna land and I'm gonna tell my Palico to do the Plunder Blade, so I have a chance to get an extra item out of this. It will do like shit for damage, but I'll at least get a chance at an item. Ah! That was fucking bullshit. So, you know how he just like the mid-fly down after the fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started doing that in your direction, stopped, turned, and then flew at my direction. Mid-air.
Well, he wanted your ass, for
He
sure.
did. He's like, oh, new target.
He'd not hesitate a second to target you.
We need to rewound that head when we get a chance. We could also do wounding his chest as well, make it a bigger weak point. Since we have to attack his chest to knock him down anyway. Oh, speak of the devil. I just got flattened.
I'll pick up some of the material.
Yep, go for it. I'm gonna go for the wall splat. Get that damage going. He's gonna knock me off his head before I can tenderize it.
As always.
Yep. Oh, in this case, I just made a mistake. Okay! Fucking sniper rifled. I got fucking sniper rifled. I don't think I was at full health when he did that. Because I don't think I fully healed myself. That was my mistake. Alright. That's just the warm-up match. We haven't done this in a week.
Oh, yeah, in a week, of course.
Well, I haven't. I can't say the same for you.
No, we didn't play.
Yep.
Not even a Monster Hunter. There was definitely no practice whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, my attempts at this were just trying to get the fucking evil eye by the plunder blade method.
Oh no, explosion, I'm dead. Oh no, I survived. Somehow.
Oh, big explosion. God, that tail hurts.
Oh yeah, it does. Not too early.
Yep.
Okay, big explosion. No, fire. Oh,
Oh, well, his head's tenderized again.
nice.
Oh, there we
Powder.
go.
A nice time to heal. I'm gonna do this just in case.
Yep. Here's a chance to reapply some buffs.
Gilly Mantle.
Yep. You Gilly Mantle, start with the cannon. I will smoke bomb myself and get ready on this.
And I'm gonna get ready for the cannon.
Yep. Okay, he's going down. Oh, broke his chest, I think.
Nice.
I'm going to continue shooting this on his head because it does a lot of damage.
Fuck. I don't know if I can make it. I'll shoot only 3, I guess. And he just got up.
Yep.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Just 2 hit.
Yeah, unfortunate.
It was my bad. I aimed it the wrong direction for the first time.
No worries. Okay, I've got the first binder, so I'll use that on him
Okay.
to get our opening to hit his head. Here we
I'll
go.
get my... Nice. Oh, let's hit the Helmbreaker.
Nice. I'm gonna grab the second binder and get that set up.
Watch out.
Yep, don't worry. I saw it coming.
Oh, I hate this when this happens. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think I'm dead. Yeah, I hate when he does like these 4 in a row. You can't get out.
Hmm.
The first one knocks you out, and before you get up, he shoots so fast. Okay, I'm back.
So he was going ham with those fireballs.
Fucking shit.
Oh, we got the horn.
Oh, nice.
Alright, that means big damage.
Holy shit. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's doing the big flame.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Yeah, I saw you entering Special Sheep as he reared his head down. I was like, oh, this is gonna kill him.
It's hard to see if he's like reaching for it when I don't see up.
Yeah.
I just see his knees. That's my bad. Should have went away.
Yeah. Oh well.
I did not. Did we die 5 times?
We did.
Really?
Yeah.
It felt only like 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we had some unfortunate ones.
But still, I think it was a good run for sure.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a bad run. We got the fact that we got the second phase still, considering it took us a few attempts last week to get back there. I'd say it was still looking pretty good.
Maybe I can try to look up a real quick guide to how to make a feline insurance dish.
Yeah, because I think most of the food dish buffs are complete RNG per run. So most of the time, there's not a huge amount you can do about it.
Well, you can craft it. Like when you make your own dish, you can't make the insurance in there.
When you do the custom dishes, it does open up the list, the skills more, but but you're relying on like chance on if one of those options is feline insurance.
Yeah.
Because the skill buff each like row of ingredients gives is different per run.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Because if there was a way you could guarantee it every hunt, people like it would be like the meta like dish every time.
Oh yeah, that's true. So in that case, today we don't have any insurance.
I mean, for this hunt we won't. Maybe next hunt.
No, I feel like it's always same for the session, unless we like change the server.
I don't know. My buffs change up after each hunt. It's just feline insurance is a rarity, but it is per person.
Oh. Okay, then I'm just dumb.
Yeah.
I thought it's the same, so yeah. Maybe we'll get it. Flashes didn't work for Fatalis, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure flashes don't work on him.
God damn, I have higher ranks than you. How is that possible?
You've been playing more.
It's incredible.
I've just had other games that I've not really been getting. I've been slacking on my like farming for both this game and Yakuza.
Oh, I have not played much of Monster Hunter as I should.
Yeah, I mean, the only amount I've played since last week was the 2 hours I did yesterday trying to do some farming.
Yeah, same as I did on, what was it? Saturday, I think?
Yeah.
No, Sunday was it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
And
I've just been slacking on my off-stream farming because I've been doing it for Yakuza as well. I've been slacking in that area.
And like To be honest, so whenever I try to play the Monster Hunter alone, just to farm, it feels so boring and frustrating. Like
Hmm.
I'm not that focused because I'm not having that much fun solo. I'm retarded.
Yeah, it's a different experience solo for sure.
You know, charge up the cannons and I'm just gonna finish what I started.
But I didn't hit every cannon, but I hit a good portion of them.
I do not take any responsibility for what happened.
On that one, I got fucked over by the terrain. See, now how like there's the net you climb up to get to where the cannons are? I did the Superman dive, and in my attempt to do the second Superman dive, my character started climbing the net instead. Because of how close to it I was, which just led to me getting killed. Instead of, like, diving a second time to avoid that attack.
Yeah.
That's a really unfortunate way to lose our first cart.
I think the reason we lost it is because I started the hunt a bit too early.
Yeah.
I got too excited.
Yeah. Started the hunt a bit early, and I was just out of position when he did his worst attack. So, can you really be out of position?
Imagine we win on this one.
Oh yeah, that would be something.
It would be kind of typical, actually.
Yeah, it would.
Like the last Alatron fight, we were so defeated, and then suddenly, oh.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like the hunt itself we were defeated, but we definitely were low on energy by that point. Because we were doing so well,
yeah.
and then we lost the hunt before, so we were both just out of motive and energy. And for some reason, I think you talked me into doing one more attempt before we went off, and that attempt was the one we won.
I'll never forget the fight we defeated Alatron. That was really amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you got caught by the hitbox.
Yeah, it was. I thought I'm on the right spot, not anymore. Well. My stats skipped. Nice. So far so good. I actually kept myself in the red spirit gauge the whole time.
Nice.
I'm feeling it, this hunt.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? I've been rewatching old school SpongeBob, like season 1 and 2, and it's like this show was fucking peak at that level.
I still have not found any service where I can watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I've tried both legally and the other way.
Legally and the like, other legal way.
Yeah, the other totally legal way for sure. Wink. Oh, come on.
Fatalis says no to piracy. Yeah, it's not easy to find, like, where you can watch like it from the very start. But yeah, no, the beginning seasons of SpongeBob though were so fucking good.
Yeah. I've only seen like a lot of clips from it in
a lot of memes
so
come from like old school SpongeBob.
It's just so unhinged in some scenes as well. It's just
Yeah.
The times where shows weren't only for kids.
Yeah, they had a like SpongeBob originally was supposed to be like an adult show. Funny enough, originally.
Oh, nice.
It was, yeah. So that's why like season 1 has a lot more like hidden adult jokes than the other seasons. I mean, season 2 and 3 still have a fair few, but season 1 definitely has the most like hidden jokes like that. Like it's the one where the infamous like SpongeBob watching like quote unquote like porn.
Yeah.
And Gary comes up like that. I think that's from season 1.
No.
Fucking hell, he got me with that again. I was just like just about in front of his face when he did it. I was like, oh, I am becoming an error. Yeah.
It's going to unleash its flame.
Oh, I guess I
Okay.
get to watch the destruction from up here.
I hope it's not destruction of myself. Uh-oh.
God, that attack is so terrifying to watch from the camp.
I don't have my ghillie yet. Oh shit.
Well, it's fine, because I'm out of position as well.
I don't have it. I don't have my ghillie, so he's gonna see.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep running. You do you.
Around the fort to knock down Vitalis.
Yep. I have my ghillie up, so I'm gonna try and load the cannon, if you can keep him occupied.
Well, I'm trying, but he doesn't care.
Yep.
I can go on the roaming ballista if you want. But...
Yeah, go for it. You should have enough that it should knock him down.
Yeah. Oh, he's already down. Can you aim all the way here?
About to find out. Yes.
Perfect.
Alright, firing. Yeah. It was all on his tail, but that's fine. Obviously, ideal would have been for its head, but we gotta deal with what we do. Alright, grabbing the first binder. Fuck,
What?
he sniped me as I was getting on the ballista.
Oh yeah, he did the 4 in 1, so
Yeah.
in a row. I mean, yeah, that one sucks.
Hmm. To be fair, that we were in a very rough spot there. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right, I think we need to get you a sticky note and just like tape it to the front of your screen that says Gilly Mantle.
I hope you won't mention it. And this time I had the ghillie mantle. I did something else. I came up to him and I hit him in the leg. It's even worse.
Oh, that's even that is even worse. Ooh, I got feline safeguard.
Nice.
So now we have an extra cart for this one.
I've been waiting for you.
I have Moxie. I think I might go for it.
Moxie's good. It stops him.
it's
It stops him being
yeah.
able to one-shot you, but only once per hunt.
That's also like an insurance, basically.
Basically, yeah.
So perfect for me.
Yeah. Yeah, so how Moxie works is there'll be like these 2 arrows on your health bar. As long as your health is past those 2 arrows, you can't be one-shot. You'll just get dropped at 1 health.
Oh, it's. Oh, I thought it's the one where the Palico revives you.
No, that's... I think that's something else.
Oh.
The one... Do you mean the one with like the power confers like the big bug on you that revives you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from your gadget. Because you've got the
Oh.
Vigor Wasp.
Okay. Oh, I have
it's
the Blunderblade. So
it's
yeah.
the fully upgraded Vigor Wasp ability for that
Oh, I see.
gadget. Is the Palico revive. You know how Moxie works is basically as long as your health is above a certain percentage, which you'll see by the 2 arrows, you can't be one hit.
Oh, that's also great.
Yep. It's very handy when you got a monster like this who does like 80% of your health in a hit.
Yep.
The idea, if you look at your health bar, you see the 2 arrows I'm on about. When you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
actually
I see it.
Yeah, you see it. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Gilly,
Yep, Gilly up.
and don't attack Fatalis.
No.
Bad. No. Stay.
Its
Yeah.
head must be a weak point.
At some point, we need to get the heavy artillery skill into your build, so that way you can make better use of the cannon.
I think I can maybe do it now, because the Divine Blessing doesn't seem to make me more survivable, so... I can switch it for the artillery.
Yeah, I know Divine Blessing should, but it's RNG. I guess, how many stacks of it do you have? Do you have, like, the full 5, or do you have 3? I guess it depends if you're rocking 2 Fatalis or not, actually.
Oh, actually, I don't have it now because I forgot to update my loadout, so I don't have the Fatalis armor on.
Oh. You might have to...
So I have the old one.
Yeah, you might have to angle the cannon and shoot it, because I can't drop this cannonball without pulling out my weapon. And that
yeah.
destroys the Ghillie Mantle.
I'm shooting, yeah.
Yep, fire.
If I can.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately my Palico loaded the last cannonball as I picked it up.
Yeah.
And you can't drop it without, like, destroying your mantle. So I was like, oh, I cannot drop this, which means I can't shoot the cannon. Like, I do love that the Palico helps you load it, but at the same time, it fucks you over a lot of the time.
Yeah, because they take so long to load the first one, and by the time you're already down.
Yeah. Like, you can load 2 by the time the Palico gets the 1, but the thing is as well, the Palicos don't always go to try and help you load it. So it's easier to assume they're not, but then it means if they are, you just end up in a situation where you went for a new one. Okay, I'm gonna tenderize his head.
I hate this attack. It gets me every time.
Yeah. It's like it's your kryptonite.
Oh yeah.
It's just that one attack that no matter what you do, you cannot seem to stop it.
Because he always does it when I'm doing something like healing, or so I can't do the Superman dive.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Alright, he's angry.
Perfect.
Oh. Thank God for Temporal Mantle, because that would have killed me.
Come on again. It's really difficult to time the things when he's attacking so often.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, we don't have time to do the other attack because he attacks again.
Yeah. It also sucks if you're playing a weapon like me who has to hard commit and he does the falling down attack, you're just kind of screwed.
Yeah.
There's like nothing you could do about that. You're just gonna get knocked over.
You can just die.
Yeah. Because the thing is, whilst the pin itself doesn't do a huge amount, it's the fact that he can hit you with a follow-up before, like, the attack, like, before you can get up. And that will kill you.
Ah, they didn't kill me this time.
Nice.
Oh god. Stop dodging it!
The fact he's just barely stepping out of range of your attack is kind of hilarious.
Oh come on, it's so unfortunate.
Yeah, ah! I gotta retenderize that head. Oh, perfect. It's almost like he heard me talking.
Oh.
I feel your soul dying every time that happens.
No, I hit him.
Oh.
This time.
So it looked like this, so I was like, oh, I know that's gonna hurt.
Somehow it reached.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Oh no. He's gonna...
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh, he's coming down. Right. Needs his chance to try and get a wall splat. Emphasis on the word try. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Awesome. He's angry.
It's going to
Yep.
unleash its flame. Get behind something.
Alright.
Goodbye, world.
Yeah. Luckily, it's a very forgiving window to get behind here for the first flame.
Yeah.
The second flame is not so forgiving.
Come on, load the cannon.
Yep.
Roaming ballista and barricade are now operational.
Use the weapons around the fort to knock down
Stop roaring! Stop roaring!
He's going down.
Ah! Oh, it didn't resist. Oh, it hit him, but didn't get.
I don't
do
think
any
he was
damage.
fully. I don't think he was fully down yet. So I don't know if the hit actually registered. Out. Alright, I'm gonna try and set up a binder. Ow. And he's chance to retenderize his head.
Oh, cone.
Thank God I was near one of the pillars to block it. Oh no!
No, another one.
I'm not gonna be able to approach him like this.
Oh, I rolled it out. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, that was a ballista binder, not a fall down.
Oh, come on. The hitboxes when you are above them are so broken. Oh no. Oh god. That was scary.
I tried to time a shoulder bash, did not work.
Let me just use my... Ah! Okay, this is...
Whenever I hear that noise, I always think of like the Sully meme. Thing is, I just have to say like the Sully meme, and you know exactly what I'm on about.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just getting bullied for now, like...
It's like he's flying again.
Oh no. I hate this. Why did the stun... I'm losing it, actually.
Ow.
I'm out of stamina.
And somehow that didn't hit you.
Oh yeah, I was seeing my death. Can you come down, please?
It's like it's like I saw God and it was mad at me. That.
Can you come down? Thank you.
Oh, broke his chest.
Nice. And I got knocked out. Oh, fuck me.
No.
I'm not going there.
Yep.
Oh, can you stop moving?
I'm
Always
not
get to him
I'm
and
not,
he goes away.
I'm not close enough to capitalize on that attack.
Yeah, he dodged out. Oh no.
Alright, wounding his head. Ah, he landed on me. I'm dead.
Fuck.
Because, unfortunately, I couldn't recover before he could do that.
Okay, I think I'm dead as well. I don't have anything. He's slithering. Oh no, I'm using temporal.
Alright, I'm way back in.
Keep him on the Dragonator. Phase 3 is coming.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be pretty close.
It's really close. If he stops slithering, oh, fuck, it's so annoying.
Introducing
Oh,
him
that
to
would
the
be
wall.
huge if you do it. Okay, phase 3 for sure.
It's ready
Yeah.
to exclaim again.
Yeah.
Alright,
Retreat into the fort and
to the fort.
I hate them.
Such
The
a
micro
long-
stunts are so annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Are you here?
Yep.
Holy shit. Where's my healing?
Fucking
Where's my healing?
Barely made it. Okay. Let's go.
It was really close.
That was. Unfortunately, his horn hasn't been broken, I don't think, so we're in danger now.
I think it has to be super close to breaking.
Oh, it has to be close for sure, but until we break it, we can't get hit by any fire.
Yeah. Are there binders again, or?
No, I've run out. I've used all the binders.
Okay,
Let's say if
they
we
don't
hold out
restock.
long enough, we will get a Dragonator,
Nice.
and that will tip the scale. Oh. Yes!
Nice.
Well, we both knew it was
Awesome.
close. It's just a matter of how close.
It's just one nice hit.
Yep. And we got it. So at least we're safe now from being like one shot. I'm getting some more rocks because I'm out of cylinder ammo. Oh, he's coming down. Oh, my temporal is up, throwing it on.
Fuck. Too early.
I'm gonna try and tenderize his head.
Oh no, tail. I'm dead.
We still have 3 carts though.
Oof, at least I can restock.
Yep.
And I'm gonna eat again.
Yep.
That's good.
I don't know if you have like a Farcaster on you, because you can Farcaster against Fatalis.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I forget I have it as well. Like, it honestly would be a huge panic button for some of the situations.
I know I've actually
Oh, okay,
looked at it.
we've reached the 40%. He's doing the big flame.
Holy shit, nice.
Okay, so that's our first benchmark. Fucking ow.
Okay, I'm just gonna drink up and I'm there.
Yep.
Okay, on my way.
Roaming ballista is now operational.
I think I'm roaming ballista him again. I'm not gonna do it until he's done fireballing.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, because unfortunately his normal fireballs are replaced with the fucking nukes in this phase. Alright, going for it.
Oh, he's doing something big. I'm gonna try to load up the cannon if I can.
No, cannon's too risky in this phase. There is using their own ballistas so I can move while using it.
Nice.
Oh, nice. You got a couple at least.
There was only 2 on the... The animation takes so fucking ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate the micro stunts. I hope there's not much in Wilds because like...
Yeah, the microstuns are mainly from the roar and that, I believe.
The roar I understand, but in some boss, some monsters it's even like he flies and it stuns you, can't do anything. It's like,
Yeah, because because of wind pressure.
it's so annoying.
Yeah. That's just been a thing in Monster Hunter, because that's why there's like specific skills designed around countering those things.
Yeah, but it's not worth it to
Nah.
like...
That's one of the things I'm
do
hoping
it.
with Wilds is like, because like offense skills being limited to weapons and stuff, I hope it means we actually can build armor sets like to
Yeah.
counter specific things. Like, oh, I can throw some wind resistance in to deal with Kushala.
It would be nice.
Yeah, because right now it's just every weapon skill is goes for all the offense. And very rarely anything else that isn't like pure offensive.
That the Dragonator is operational.
The Dragonator's up! Okay. We gotta try and bring him over to it to make sure we hit.
No, this is the best one.
Yep. Just a little further. Yeah, we need him a bit more this way.
Okay, I'm almost dead.
Yep.
I need...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up. Come here, bitch boy. Oh, come on.
I think we're gonna have to just get on him and fight him and hope he moves this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Yes.
fuck, he moved out of it.
I'm here, bitch boy. Not like this.
No. Get off the wall.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the wall is actually the most dangerous place to stand, because while you're on it, he just does the big fireball that one-shots you.
Yeah, I just fucked up. I died 3 times now. Oh, I ruined it.
Oh, he's in position. Hitting him.
Did it happen?
Yep.
Nice. When
So-
does it again? When is it again?
So I don't know if you can hear, but Proof of a Hero is playing now.
Head for Fatalis' position.
I don't
What am I
think
supposed to do?
we gotta go over to him.
Oh. Was a little panic.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh yeah, I hear a soundtrack now.
Yep. So we are now in phase 3.2, as reflected by the music.
Yeah, so we definitely don't have time to defeat him, but
This will be our
This
best.
is the closest
This
we've
is our
ever
best
been.
attempt yet, for sure.
oh hell yeah.
It's our first time we've actually got to the Dragonator. So that already is like a testament to how like far we've gotten.
And we're actually pretty close.
Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, we still have some time. I mean, I think we have 2 carts left. 2 or 1, 1 or 2.
I think only one because I died a lot in the
Yeah.
last like 2
Nope.
minutes.
Let's push through. Yeah. So I think I might have mentioned this before, but I'm gonna go through it again for trivia reasons. So this won't have as much of like a nostalgia thing. to
I'm
you,
pinned.
But so you obviously Proof of the Hero is like the Hunter's theme basically.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm dead.
there it is. Yeah, we had one car, and he just fucking one-shot me, basically. Yep.
Oh.
The specific proof of a hero that it plays during the Fatalis fight when you Dragonator him is the one from the very first game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Which, for a person who's played this series growing up as a kid from the first game, is a fucking, like, nostalgia, like, hit like no other.
Oh, I can imagine. Must have been so amazing to hear it for the first time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I need to grow some Mandragoras, so I'm just gonna set those up. But yeah, no, so that's pretty good though. That was definitely our best attempt yet.
Oh, definitely.
I've got
We're
I got
really close.
safeguard again.
Nice.
Yeah, I think because it's a holiday event, the holiday platter has safeguard just built in. That's twice now the holiday platter has had it.
Safeguard, it's only for one, or it's team based as well?
I don't know
Or
if
it's
it,
only
I
for
don't know
you?
if it can be stacked. We can try it. No harm in it, you know. Yeah, so I think the holiday platter has safeguard just built in.
Yeah, I still don't have it.
Okay. Well, either way, I've got it, so we're good.
Do I have anything?
But yeah, that was definitely the furthest we've gotten yet.
Oh, that was a really nice one.
Yep. And same thing I said with last stream. If we manage to get the kill here, I am changing the stream title again.
Oh wait, I wanted to look if I can do the. If I can. Oh, I needed to switch to pants I have,
Yeah.
but I need to. I think I'll lose some of it, because I have health boost and sheath on it.
Hmm.
On my pants. That's something I need.
Hmm.
So let me equip the pants from him. It's the dragon bars, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And on that, let's remove. So I think the sheath expert is something I need, so I'm gonna equip it back.
Yeah.
And then I have 4 freeze. Oh, yeah, I need a boost vitality. Ah, fuck. Unless, is it worth losing 1 level from critical eye for health boost? I think.
Yes.
Oh, critical boost.
Oh, for crit.
Oh
crit
yeah,
boost.
definitely.
Yeah.
Critical boost. Do I need it actually? It does only 5% more.
It's one of those, if your build can crit reliably, it's just a damage increase, but if it means less survival, it's a skill you can part with. If you need to trade it for like health boost, because if we're not at the 200 health, the range at which he can one-shot you drastically increases.
Because I feel like I can keep 1 critical boost, which gives me 30%. That's, I think, enough.
Yeah.
For fitting it, and now I have 2 extra level 4 sockets. So
I say if you're able to fit two heavy artillery in, go for it, because that will double your damage from siege weapons. So the cannons, the roaming ballista, the dragonator, it doubles all of them,
yeah.
which will massively improve our damage.
Heavy artillery, what level is it?
It's a one.
Like
it's a 1 deco, so it's a level 1 slot.
Oh, is it like, can it be combined with some of the 4 level?
It can come
4 level
attached with
ones?
it can come attached to a 4 level, or you can get a 4 level that just has both levels of it. But it's only a 1 slot.
Oh yeah, the like hardened or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, let me actually search for it if I have something. Oh, I have only one.
Only one
No
4
fucking way.
gem with it, or only one?
I have only one level 1 heavy artillery.
How the fuck do you only
After
have one of
300
those?
hours.
They're one of the common gems. What the fuck? But again, you were
I'll
the person who
never-
took all the way to Iceborn to get 3 health boosts, so I guess.
Oh yeah, I basically did the base game without health boost.
Yeah, because for some reason your RNG for the most basic bitch of gems was terrible,
Can I at least meld it? I cannot.
unfortunately. Alright.
Okay. Let me do the alchemy tickets real quick if I get it.
Yep.
I think I won't get it.
Every time.
I don't understand how in over 300 hours I just don't have at least 2.
I know, right?
Especially when I did the jewel hunt.
Yeah.
I was hunting for them and bro. Incredible.
Yeah, it's impressive. You're like the reverse of me. Your RNG can't get any worse. But I think alteration to the strategy slightly. When we go into phase 2, instead of me smoke bombing, I'm gonna Gilly Mantle as well, and that way it buys you more time to load the cannon. And then once the cannon is fully loaded, then I'll knock him down. So I think one of the things that is slowing us is like you're not able to fully load the cannon before he gets knocked down. Which means we end up firing the cannon when it's not prepped. Plus, in us doing it this way, it means I can run over to the cannon and, like, fire it while you run in to hit his head. Once we knock him down. That way I can utilize the heavy artillery. Because if I fire the cannon, it'll be about 2,250 damage.
Yeah, if I didn't get the second decoration now, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I got something that I'm interested in. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, so do I have heavy artillery?
Yeah.
Wanna bet?
No idea. Keep in mind, there is like a skill that is just regular artillery as well.
So yeah, yeah. Never mind.
Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna work with what we have, I guess.
In that case, something. Where the hell is it? Sorry for the delay.
No worries. It's just standard prep time before a hunt.
Where the hell is protection? How is protection named?
Oh, Divine
Divine blessing. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Divine Blessing.
I think 2 Divine Blessings is better than 2 levels of Dragon Attack, right?
Probably, yeah.
I don't think it's a good enough boost, so yeah.
Yeah, no. With the Divine Blessing, ideally we want to try and get the 5 levels of it. But to that, either we need to be running Gold Rathian armor, or we need to get to at least 2 pieces of Fatalis to unlock all skills.
I'm very close to that, yeah.
Yeah. If you can get like 2-piece Fatalis and put on, you have access to all the enhanced skills, which means you can run 5 Divine Blessing, which that's the part that makes you really tanky. Because it reduces damage you take by 60%, and it procs very often. So normally, like, Divine Protection is you have a % chance to reduce damage. The level 5 version of skill improves the odds massively, so it triggers more often than it won't. And it reduces damage by 60%, so it makes it a very good survival skill. You also have access to Free Meal Secret, which basically gives you a 75% chance to not use an item when you heal. Which is massively good for a resource fight like this.
Yeah,
So that's the deal. This is a fight of attrition. He goes through our resources fast.
Oh, really, yeah. Without the free meal I'm having, I would have no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the
At
2
least
pieces of
something I'm lucky
Fatalis, so I could throw them on my build, but I haven't got the decos to compensate the power loss.
Yeah,
would suffer
that's the
from it.
biggest problem, yeah.
Like, I haven't got the materials to make up the damage loss on my agitator for switching the Fatalis stuff in. Which is what I was trying to farm for my decos. Alright, gillying up. Yeah, because if I could get some more agitator decos, then I could, like, substitute them in, or I can craft the challenger charm or whatever. I should be able to swap them in.
Yeah.
Cannons up above
But
should be
until then, I can't risk it. I'll suffer too much of a power loss. If I get 4-piece, I'm swapping it in regardless, because 4-piece Fatalis is fucking stupid how powerful it is.
Oh yeah, if you get that. It should be nice if you at least in this session get the evil eyes.
Yeah.
It would be really nice.
Yep. Alright, firing.
Should I load the second cannon as well?
Nah, because we're not going to use it in this phase.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, we need to save the thing so we can knock him down in the second phase. We just use this for a bit of extra damage at the start to get us going. Yeah, no, it would be really nice if I could get the evil eye, but
yeah,
it's gonna be complete chance. As long as I tell my Palico to do the Plunderang and the Plunder Blade, there's a decent chance. Not a huge one, but a decent one.
Oh yeah, that one is really nice.
Yeah.
It was worth it going for the quest.
Hmm. Ah, you've got the Plunder Blade now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
on
farming
Sunday.
so much easier. It's what, like, once I had the ability to grab it, it was like the first thing I went and did. Because Jesus Christ, it makes farming so much, like, easier. Just having those extra few items. And also, most of the time, it will just be, yeah. And most of the time, the stuff you get will just be, like, the basic drop. The fact that it has a chance to get, like, the gems or the mantles really, like, helps out. Because I have had a number of times where my Palico has gotten a mantle for me. Also, I like that monster actually shows you where you got a specific item from. So you know what did what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know, like, for example, a lot of games are like, oh, it increases your odds of getting X, but they never tell you when it's actually taken effect. Where
Yeah.
Monster Hunter, it's like, you broke this part, here's this. Oh, your Palico got you this with the Plunder Blade. This was from, like, the Lucky skill. From the, fucking Kieran set bonus. Like, it's just nice to have that they actually tell you what's giving you what. So you actually know if the skill you've got actually has come into effect. Nice.
Oh. it missed.
I mean, it looked like it hit for me. So I saw, like, the flashes.
I saw nothing and nothing happened. That hurt.
Yeah. I know, I saw the flashes, so I assumed it hit. He really loves using this fire breath, doesn't he?
He shied on love.
Yep.
Oh no, big boom.
Yeah, that's probably why he's using it. Nothing about this monster says he gives a damn what hunters think. Also, listen, I've, on Twitch I've reached 99 followers, which is cool, but I don't feel like celebrating because I'm not sure how many of them are actually secretly bots. Because, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it's actually been earned, because some of them could just be like those random like bot accounts that just auto follow you. I have no way of actually checking or finding out. And then there's also the fact that I've had the occasional person who's come in for like 1, maybe 2 streams and then have never shown up again.
Yeah.
But with those follows, I can at least say I did earn those because they showed up for a couple of streams. The ones I'm not sure on are the ones who like come in are very obviously a bot, but I didn't ban them in time. And so they followed me, and I have no idea how to ban them from the follow list.
I know you can set up on the Twitch that, like, the people that are not verified with email or phone or both can't even visit your streams.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. That would be handy, though.
Oh, I can tell you after. I saw it there, but...
Yeah, because it'll definitely...
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, you get the occasional one where, like, I get a random, like, DM from a random account that says, nice streamer, nice stream, and a follow, but that's about it. And it's like...
Yeah.
This is very obviously a bot, but because it wasn't said in chat, I can't ban the fucker. But it's very obviously a bot because no human talks like that.
Well, to be honest, when I saw the messages from me, when I started watching it seemed like a bot.
Yeah, but okay, fair, but I also knew you because we met in Overwatch.
Oh yeah, oh wait, that's right.
Yeah, because I said you weren't a viewer first. Like I played the view in Overwatch first, and then you started following me.
I completely forgot it was the first where we met.
Yeah,
actually
I think because I don't know if like you were just partied up with some friends or whatever. I just happened to get to be like the random in your match, but I remember I was playing Sigma.
Oh yeah, I know that. I think I was playing solo because I had no friends to play with.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, I wasn't sure if like that because I know like me because I know almost the entire team grouped up after that, like me, you, and
Oh, yeah,
the
we
other
did, yeah.
randoms. I guess we all like got on well enough in the match that like we all decided to group up and play again.
Oh, we did really well as a team, yeah.
We had some really good synergy. We worked together super well. I think it was after that match and we all grouped up is when I told you guys I was streaming and you.
Oh
and
yeah,
then-
yeah.
And I know you, at least you did. Like you popped by the stream and started following, and that's basically how we met.
Yeah, it was so random and that's
Yeah.
what I love about it.
Yeah, these things happen. Ow! He fucking sniped you with the tail slam. Yeah. I think that's our first card, though, potentially.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, we didn't lose a card. That was our first one. We're
I feel like I died like 50 times already.
I think that much. That's just your soul dying.
Yeah, that's
it
right.
happens every time he hits you with a fireball. I didn't even lose my I didn't even lose my health or stamina from that. Nice. So I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
immediately.
that happened to me last time.
Yeah. All right. I've reset my So maybe it does stack then. The feline insurance. Either way, I've restocked my items and I'm back in. I'm gonna run for the binder.
Okay.
Also, we should probably get a wall spot on him when we have a chance.
Well,
Oh,
I just
Speak of the devil.
knocked him down.
Alright, time to eat wall. I would try and get a mount on him as well, because that has potentially a knockdown, but mount on Fatalis is the hardest mount in the fucking game.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, he is almost guaranteed to knock you down unless you are a master of the mount mechanic. Like, I have not seen anyone successfully pull off a mount on Fatalis in this game. Like, I've seen them get on him, but he's knocked them off almost immediately after.
I'm dead.
I think the longest I've seen anyone mount Fatalis is 10 seconds before he knocked them off.
Oh, it's impressive.
So it's doable, it's just insanely hard.
Oh, twice.
I mean, that works for us. Big opening for damage.
I hate this one.
Alright, second binder. Got the true charge on his head.
Nice.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh no, big explosion.
Yeah. Also, I know we were told about this the other day. I have reordered my Steel series now, so hopefully I'll get that in the next few days.
Oh, nice.
I remember we were talking about it. I think last stream, and I mentioned that like that I had to reorder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that now.
Awesome.
But yeah, because I don't like really having the one set of headphones because I'm always worried they're gonna break and then I'm gonna be out headphones for however long it takes.
Oh yeah,
a pair to get repaired.
it's always the best worries.
Yeah, so I would rather return this set to being my backup ones and get my new ones. How close are we looking to phase 2? Oh!
Pretty
Hurricle
close.
Horn! Let's go! And I just tenderized the head!
And everything comes together.
Yep. How close are we looking to phase 3?
Oh, a couple thousand.
Okay, well
Like
I just
two,
did
maybe.
I just did 1,500, so because true charge on tenderized head is insane.
I know that the health bar is a little bit delayed.
Yeah.
So...
Fair enough. I'm gonna try and lead him back towards the wall because if he does it while we're over there, we're not gonna make it to the gate in time.
Oh yeah, we will die.
Yeah. Okay, he's flying. That's good, because he'll at least come this way, hopefully.
Doesn't seem like it.
No, he's just he's just burning the ground.
Oh, there's Palicos now. No, they're together. Is there my Palico getting burned?
Your Palico is directly under him.
Oh yeah, can he go here?
I don't know. That's the only thing of like having the Palicos with you. Sure, they can bring utility, but they also have a habit of keeping the monster where you don't want them. Oh, he's coming down. Might be able to get the wall splat on him.
Nice.
Okay, it's about wall splatting, but at least we'll knock him on all floors. Well, I actually might still get to be able to do the wall splat. He's not enraged yet. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. There we go. That's a easy 2k. I'm imagining he's gonna be entering it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
Yep. Yep. Also, on the top of wind pressure, to be fair, Fatalis is one of those monsters that I think the wind pressure can get a pass, considering in his lore, the pressure from his wing beats is apparently enough to deforest trees. So, I feel like in his regard, he gets the pass on the wind pressure stunning us.
Oh, for sure. But it's still annoying.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna argue it's not annoying. Alright, temporaling up for safety. Alright, now we just gotta make it to the Dragonator.
We broke the horn, right?
Yeah, we broke the horn, so we're not
nice.
we're not in the immediate danger. Also, fun fact: if we can break his horn, if we can break his horn a second time in this phase, his flames are actually weaker than in phase 1.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
You reckon we can do that?
yeah. If we keep targeting the head and we both have part breaker, we should get that second horn break, which not only will make his fire weaker than the beginning of the fight, but will also guarantee an evil eye, even if we lose. Oh. Yep. Oh, we broke his chest. Oh, he's slithering. Oh, he's doing the 360.
Oh, okay, even his ass is not safe.
Well, it makes sense. It is a 360 flame. I think the only safe place for that is honestly directly in front of him, like under his chest. It's the only area that 360 flame doesn't hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, big boom.
Ah!
No.
Unfortunately,
Roasting.
I was in a bad spot. I got roasted.
That's absolutely okay.
Yep. I can use this chance to swap my Ghillie Mantle for the Fireproof Mantle, though.
I think I'm dead.
Because we're past the point now where we need the Ghillie Mantle has any use. So,
He's doing the big booms and I'm scared.
Oh, the big ones. All right, I'm all in. He gets so much scarier once you're in phase 3. Because all his fireballs are like fucking nukes. Yep. Also, his attack speed does actually increase in phase 3. So he is actually attacking faster. Ow! Yeah, I'm gonna just lie here for a bit.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Okay,
yeah,
we've reached,
yeah,
so we've reached 40%.
Can I make it? Oh yeah.
God,
So
that
Dragonator
hurt.
is soon, I guess.
Yeah, Dragonator should be soon, yeah. We've got the roaming ballista up in a second, so that'll get us a
Nice.
good bit of damage. If we can tenderize his head and chest before then, we'll get a meaty amount of damage in. Oh, speaking of, he just did the perfect attack for tenderizing his head. Alright, head's been re-tenderized. Ah!
Roaming ballista is now operational.
Nice.
Alright, ballista's up. Using it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a good chunk of damage we just got from that. I'm staying over here until that attack is over. I'm going back in.
Okay, he's angry.
Yep, he's slithering. Hopefully the Dragonator comes up soon. He's in the perfect
Now
spot
would be the
for
best
it.
time for it.
Yeah, so he was in the perfect spot for the Dragonator.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, 360 flame. Try and get under him.
I'm dropping down.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, Dragonator in 1 minute.
Nice. It will be the longest 1 minute ever.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's gonna feel like it's never ending.
I'm here, Mr. Oh no. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Should
going
be.
down.
Dragonator should be any second.
We have confirmation that
There it
the
is.
target
Okay.
is operational.
Because I have heavy artillery, I'll do the Dragonator because it will do double for me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So we just need to get
Only
him.
the Palicos can have mirror.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, we are out of the range, thank god.
I wasn't. I just managed to Superman dive it.
I was worried it's like the full map range.
Yeah. No. Luckily that one isn't. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ah.
Oh. oh.
Faster, 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 faster. No, no, no. Come here,
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Fatalis.
he's slightly off.
I'm almost dead. He's wasting so much time. Like, actually. Can he just... We just lost like 3 minutes of damage because of him.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, at this point, I think just get what you can in, and we'll hit him with a Dragonator if he gets
Yeah,
in
when
front
he
of
comes
it.
there. Oh, and he goes up. I'm using Gilly.
Maybe I should save one of the binders for this phase so we can trap him in front of the Dragonator. At least while we don't have Corpy for additional stuns.
Another gigantic flame.
Alright, we've reached the 25, and he's directly in front of the Dragonator. So we should be able to hit him with it as soon as he lands.
Awesome. I'm gonna prepare the cannon actually.
Yep. Alright, I'm in position, so as soon as he lands I can hit him.
Nice. Go for it. Of course he lands up. Ah.
Please. No, he's out of range! Fuck, I didn't realize he flew all the way over there. I fucked us. We missed the Dragonator. Which means I don't think we're gonna meet the DPS before the timer.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, at the very least we can try and break his horn and get that evil eye.
We can
God,
try. I'm gonna die soon
I
because I ran out
choked
of-
so hard.
It happens.
Yeah.
I don't have any heroes anymore.
Alright, tenderizing his head. But if you're out of healing, go Farcaster back to restock.
Oh, we have a lot of cards and
Yeah, but still safe not
we
to
won't
waste
make
them.
it. I'm already healed up almost from the
okay.
attacks. So.
Oh, he's coming down.
Dropping down.
Excellent. Okay, if we can get him near a wall, I can wall squat him. Ah! I had the poor mantle on still. How'd that kill me?
Oh, the fire does kill you, actually.
Oh no, I got hit by an explosion. Not,
Oh.
the fire breath.
Then I don't know.
Hmm. Right. I've restocked and I'm on my way back in. Oh, he's enraged.
Whoa, that was quick.
Yep.
He just slithered.
He called. I was too far away from him when he did it, and I didn't have enough health to risk the double
Yeah.
Superman. I wasn't gonna be able to frame perfect it. All right, we're down to the last cart, and we're on the last 5 minutes.
And he's flying.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure we've not hit the last like checkpoint.
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Yeah. Still a little mad at myself that I like whiffed the Dragonator that hard.
No, don't be, don't be. I don't think we would have time right now, even though.
Maybe. I know the Dragonator is like 20k if you can land both of them. So it is a really sizable chunk.
If he does 20k, then I'm mad at you as well.
Yeah. Well, it does 20k if
If
you
it-
have heavy artillery, it does something like that.
If it actually does that much.
I did actually check how much it fully does from last time. I was too busy like trying to actually land it. Yeah, but there's a reason like people say like that. You're very rarely going to be able to beat him without the Dragonator. Because it does a really sizable chunk to him. Oh, next time we actually land the Dragonator, I will see what the damage number is, and then I'll know exactly how much I fucked up. And how much damage we lost out on from it. Alright, safeguards back up.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. Well, on the very least, we can update Corpy that we made it to the Dragonator. So we can at least update him on that to show like where we've gotten.
Okay, it doesn't seem he does that much actually.
Hmm?
The Dragonator on Fatalis.
Oh.
And the heavy artillery doesn't work, it seems. On it.
Huh.
From what I read, I don't know if it's true, but
We'll have to wait. We'll have to find out.
in here what I see, it says something about 6600 for when both hit.
Alright.
Not sure, I don't know. It's just a Reddit post, so I don't know.
Yeah. Depends how reliable it is. Well, we'll
Yeah, I
figure
don't
out
trust
when
anything.
we're actually in the match, like if I manage to
Oh,
hit
yeah.
him with it. we'll know for sure then.
But you definitely did not lose it, so don't be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
Even with the Dragonator, I don't think we had enough time.
Oh yeah, we
It was
definitely would have timed out.
maybe, yeah.
Still. I'm wondering if instead of using both binders in that second phase for an opening, I should save one to try and unbinder him in third phase for the Dragonator,
Yeah,
just to make it easier to actually
I
land
think
it.
it might be better, yeah.
Because I know there's a few times where he's been in front of the Dragonator for just a second, like, where if we had bindered him, it would have been perfect to land it. But because of how long it takes to get up to the switch, he's already out of like direction for it.
Yeah.
But also, it's
I
one of
think it
those we
might be
can't
better.
really walk away from him to try and guide him there, because if we do, he just starts spitting fireballs at us. So we have to fight him until he naturally heads that way from the fight.
Yeah, actually, I think that if we like didn't waste so much time trying to lure him, which
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't
don't
do,
think you can lure
and
him.
then yeah,
'Cause
and
I
then
think,
hit the Dragonator, I think we would won, yeah. But we
yeah,
missed a lot of damage from waiting.
yeah. So I don't think we can lure him. I think we just gotta wait for him to naturally go over there,
Yeah.
which comes down to basically just, yeah, a bunch of factors. I don't think I have my Gilly Mantle re-equipped, so I'm just gonna swap that back over. There we go. Yeah, so I think even if the Dragonair is up, we shouldn't rush to use it. We should try and, like, fight him normally until he naturally gets in front of it, and then we hit him with it. Yeah, if it's like, because normally with monsters, if you go away from them, they'll follow you. But if that's you get away from him, he just starts spitting fire at you.
Cannons up above.
It's like he remembers he has a ranged attack he can use.
Damn lizard.
Yep, damn lizard. Maybe that's why he's considered the god of all monsters. He's smart enough to remember he has ranged options.
Okay, that was the last one. Nice.
Yep. Alright, aiming the cannon and fire. Okay, he's gonna slither over here. He's gonna hit bombs. That's another 1,000.
And a hit to the head from me.
Yeah. I was also good about that. The bomb's explosion hits his head as well, it looks like, because when he slithers over, his head's what hits them first. Yeah, so I think in terms of like our overall strategy, we're pretty much like this is the best we're gonna get in terms of like that stuff. Now it's just
That
like
didn't start well.
Now it's just fine tuning the actual like fight. Yeah.
Like we got to like what 30%, maybe less. Well, I think it was maybe like 25 actually.
We got to around 25.
Twice in a row.
He definitely did the second big flame, so we definitely got to 25 at least.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
twice.
I had no stamina, and he did the giant cone.
Yeah. Okay, this run isn't looking good.
No, this is a pretty cursed run. The game had to re-humble us after last one.
Yeah, we had too much confidence.
Yeah. The game had to, like, had to bring us back to Earth and remind us where we are. But yeah, no, so we definitely got to 25% at least.
But twice in a row is really nice.
Yeah, that shows how much we're improving. We are slowly getting there. Like, if we keep up this progress, I am confident we'll beat him before Wilds comes out, because we are getting further each stream.
Oh yeah.
If we keep up this pace, I have no doubt we will beat him before Wilds.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I think this. I
Yeah,
think
this is
this
really
run
not
is
good.
this run is probably a loss. We've already lost.
Oh, definitely.
We've lost 3 of our carts already, and we're still in the first phase.
Yeah, this one is not good.
Nope. Oh, I'm about to be another cart.
Yeah.
I was in True Charge, and he like did the move where he lowers his head down, just flamethrowers his feet.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know that one.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna waste an ancient potion to try and restore my health and stamina, because this is already a loss. No point wasting
Yeah.
the extra resources.
It's I don't have to care about the resources, but I understand.
Yeah. I mean, I technically don't either. I've got like 400 plus ancient and like nearly 1,000 max. So I don't have to worry about the resources either, but still may as well hold on to them, because...
Yeah, but well, like I have 5,000 ancients, so
Exactly, yeah, because you've been running the Steamworks like no tomorrow. Which is why I'm still baffled how you haven't gotten some of the decos. Because you get tickets to make decos from the Steamwork.
I used the 200 over 200 in the meantime, and I didn't get the second artillery from 200 tickets.
Yeah. That.
I'm just gonna end it.
Yeah.
Not even gonna try to escape.
Yeah, no, that was a very cursed run. We weren't doing it. We just gave in.
Maybe we get lucky at least for the drops from Plunder Bright.
Yeah.
That would be nice. No, never mind. Just the Cortex. Picture it, maybe. I really don't seem like the. I'm looking at the Divine Blessing. I don't think it's worth it as now. For the level 2, I think maybe
At level 2, no, it's not worth it.
getting the Part Breaker.
Yeah, I would look at maybe Part Breaker as the alternative.
Do you know how the name of the
Destroyer, I think
Jewel?
it is.
Destroyer?
Let me just double check that for you, because I know I put it on my build. Yeah, Destroyer.
Okay. Oh yeah, here. Destroyer. Oh, look at that.
Go on.
It's not that bad, but I have only one that's level 4 and it's paired with medicine, which I only use, so...
Yeah.
And I have only level 2s.
Destroyer's a level
Check it.
2.
I mean, like, Jewels. Jewels
Oh,
only
okay. I
level 2.
thought you meant like you had some 2 slots. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, listen, I'm rocking full Part Breaker, so it's alright.
And does it also... It only does more damage to the parts that are
Yeah.
damaged, or...?
Basically, each part of a monster has like a separate hidden health bar. So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
that
I know.
hits 0,
Okay.
it like the part breaks. Part Breaker increases the damage to that specific health bar. So it doesn't
Okay.
improve your damage overall, but it does mean you break the part sooner, which can make openings. Like it can stagger the monster or like knock them down and stuff. So in that sense, it's pretty good because, yeah. Because with it, if you're able to rock full Part Breaker as well, we have a much bigger window to break his horn, which should alleviate some of the pressure. And even give us a good chance of getting that second break.
Is there any skill that like makes longsword able to tenderize in one strike?
The Carver Gem, which is one you have to
Carver.
craft. Yeah, you can craft it from the Melder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Corpy has it for his bow. So it allows his bow to tenderize in one hit as well.
Well, I have at least Bard Baker to do something.
Yeah.
Jewels are really not that great.
Hmm.
Basically, the level 4 ones that are combined with something, I have them from like beginning of Iceborn.
Yeah.
I did not find anything better since then.
Yeah. That's the best bet to get any decent decos at this point is the Tempered Furious Rajang quest.
Yeah, which I did try because I need his temperamental, or
Yeah.
not the mental. Just I tried him like 15 times, even with people, and we never did it.
Yeah. It's a
It's
very painful event quest because Furious Rajang is already a ridiculous monster with how aggressive and fast he is. But now double his damage and he effectively is like a high-speed one-shotting machine.
Yeah.
But if you are able to bring him down, you get Celestial Melding tickets. Oh, sorry, Celestial Steamwork tickets. Melding tickets are the ones that create mantles. And those tickets can craft some, like, they craft the best decos in the game, like, just outright. It's insane.
Yeah, I just know I wouldn't get anything yet. No need to bother.
Hmm. Yeah. That's it. My experience with the Rajang quest is I just go in, I launch an SOS flare, and like just try and fight him for a bit, and occasionally a fucking heavy bowgun user comes in and solos the hunt.
Mm.
It's still a monster, so its head must
Yeah,
be
so
a
like,
weak point.
I've had it happen like a couple times. Like, fire the SOS flare and a fucking heavy bowgun user and full Fatalis with the Fatalis heavy bowgun comes in, just solos the hunt.
I wish I met someone like that.
Yeah.
I was kind of unlucky. I had only I had quite even low levels in
Mm.
the fight. I don't know how they got in there, but
Yeah, no, like, not experienced, hunters should not be going against fucking Tempered Furious right
I'm gonna
now.
do the last one.
Yep, I've aimed the cannon. Right, firing. Okay, slithers in. There's an extra
I exploded
1,000 in my
myself.
head. Oh, he's doing that already. Right, moved him down, and I'm going to try and go for the wall splat next. He's not going to hit the wall on this because I landed on the wrong side of his face. He moved his head like last minute, so I ended up clutching onto the wrong side, which meant I couldn't aim him right because I only got one. Because I only had one claw attack I could use. Because I used the wall splat to immediately get him on all floors.
Okay, it's going downhill again.
Yep.
I guess he did not like that we got so close.
Yeah. He's manipulating the game code now.
I don't know if I should try to go for the tenderize because it's like, but it's a lot of damage extra because I'm hitting his back legs a lot
Yeah,
because of how he keeps slithering. So
I get you, but just going for tenderizes on him in general is very risky.
I think I'm dead again. I was stuck under him for so long.
A big fireball. I'm surprised you survived that.
I found a spot
Aha.
to survive. When he's targeting the palicos, it's really nice.
Hmm.
Okay, it doesn't work on the falling. I parried it, but it still hit me after all.
I have a similar thing with the falling where I can't shoulder bash through it. Because normally I'd be able to shoulder bash through most of his attacks, providing they don't kill me in that motion.
Oh, that was
Speaking
a
of the
nice
devil,
one.
I was in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Really bad positioning on my end. But I don't
You
know if
dodged it?
I don't know if the tenderizing his back legs is worth it if we get carted for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now, if we could do it without getting carded, I would say it's worth it, but we're not getting that lucky. The best time to tenderize any part of him is when he does when he does any of the flamethrower based attacks. Like when he does either the sweeping flamethrower or the cone is like the best chance to tenderize him.
Oh, I mean like this one.
Yeah, that one.
Just wanted to show it off.
Unfortunately, I was too far away for him to get the safety, so I just carded again. Gotta love the terrible RNG. I see you, cartoon. Do you want to just abandon, save our resources, and go again?
I think so. Do we get the plunder bait rewards for abandon?
I don't know if we get them for abandoning. I'm about to find out. And you get them if you return from quests, but abandoning gets you all your stuff back that you used.
Oh.
You do not.
Mm.
Yeah, alright. So it's a choice between the additional items your palicos picked up or getting all of your supplies back.
Okay.
That's the choice we gotta make if we choose between abandon or return.
Okay, so
I've been waiting for you.
I'm forgetting about tenderizing. It's not worth it. It takes a lot of time with longswords.
It does, yeah.
So
It takes,
yeah, when I stopped,
it takes a
the
good
damage
bit...
output actually was better.
Yeah. It takes a bit with Greatsword as well, but I only go for a tenderize when he does the flamethrower attacks. I don't risk a tenderize any other time. Because it's just not worth it. Because then when we were playing with Corpy last week, Corpy kept going for a tenderize after Fatalis got hit by the bombs, and each time Corpy would get carted immediately after. So I think it's just generally like not worth tenderizing him unless you either have a temporal mantle on or he does one of his flamethrowers.
I had to buy more Mega Demon Rex and stuff.
Oh yeah.
ran out of it.
Yeah, I imagine I'm probably gonna be running low on those two as well soon.
To be honest, it does feel easier with how Corpi has. It's not that much HP on them, on him. I mean.
Yeah. I think the trade-off Corby versus he has more HP, but Corby also brings two different types of stuns, which gives us a much easier opening.
Yeah, which are great. Yeah. It's kind of upsetting that even with 3 players, the damage is like the HP is like 4 players.
Yeah.
That makes it kind of.
So the fact that we were still doing really good numbers, even with 3 players against 4-player HP, shows that we could definitely get in with the 3 of us.
Oh, I'm sure of that too, but I can see that when we start getting really close, we'll have that problem with getting timeouts.
Yeah, that's just how.
Because there's just be a little bit of the damage from the 4th person that's missing.
Yeah, indeed.
Every one of us has to be perfect, actually.
Yeah. Let's be fair, this fight kind of demands perfection anyway.
Yeah, of course. But like, now he has like, what does it say? 115, so we each have to do about 57,000.
Yeah. Basically, we each have to do an Arc-Tempered Volcana's worth.
Yeah.
Because I know
Which I never did.
Yeah, because I know that's how much health Arc-Tempered Volcana has, is like 56,000. So it's still less than Fatalis, but they really buffed up Volcana's HP pool for the Arc-Tempered.
And also for Volcana you have full time.
Yeah, you have full time.
Here it's only 30 minutes. Like...
Yeah, which I can see why they made it 30 minutes. Let me guess.
Well, you do your thing.
Yeah, the cannon's about ready to go. However, he did just destroy our bombs. So. Alright, well we still got the cannons at least. Also, another game I might start playing on stream at some point is Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah,
because that's free to play and it's basically an Overwatch-esque game. And
yeah.
I am a Marvel fan, which is why the most recent phases of the MCU piss me the fuck off.
I've actually already tried it.
But
I'm dead.
Yeah, I've played it like a little bit with some friends. But yeah. But I've only played like a couple of games.
I'm not sure about it. It has like the feeling of it is like Prime Overwatch.
Yeah, it's like when Overwatch first came out.
Yeah, but I kind of don't like the approach of the development of the developers.
Oh,
like
what approach?
Them saying that if everyone is OP, there's nothing OP, and that's like.
I mean, that's the same mindset that Overwatch had when it first came out as well.
Yeah, but in Overwatch it actually never happened though.
I mean, Bridget when she came out, and Goat's meta.
Oh yeah, but I mean like it never was like every hero was OP. It was only the new ones.
I think they're going for the. I think they're going more for the thing of just like the blind fun. I imagine.
Yeah.
Because the thing with Overwatch, why Overwatch never went there is because they tried to force an esports scene.
Yeah.
So they forced it into the like absurd balancing that requires, and it basically killed off the game's casual fun.
Like the game, the Marvel Rivals felt nice,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was playing like the first like week it came out, so there was a lot of unbalanced stuff.
Yeah, I think they've nerfed a few things, but yeah, I have experienced the fear that is Jeff the Shark and his ultimate, which that needs to get nerfed. I will admit. I think I'm all for like keeping things like fun and bombastic, but there are a couple of things I do think need nerfing, like Jeff's ult being able to wipe a team just because, and like having exactly no counterplay. I think that needs to be nerfed for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with like ults wiping a team, because like ults are supposed to be these like fight like shifting things that are supposed to like change the tide of the battle and break stalemates. But an ult has absolutely zero counterplay and can wipe the team, then yeah, you got a bit of a problem there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Jeff's ult, for example, needs to be fucking nerfed.
But like, I enjoyed the time I played. Actually, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I imagine it'd probably be more like, if I do end up streaming it, you're welcome to join me. It might be more fun with 2 people.
Oh, I would love to if I can. Actually.
Yeah. Also, the first character
yeah.
I tried out when I played was Magneto, and immediately upon playing him, I was like, huh, this is very similar to Sigma. I'm good with Sigma.
This is Sigma, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I played it, I was like, huh, this is very close to Sigma from Overwatch. I play Sigma in Overwatch, and I was very good with him. And as you'd expect, I had a 23 and 3 game. So I had like 23-ish kills and I died 3 times. It's like, because he basically plays like Sigma, and Sigma's one of my best characters from Overwatch. So yeah, but I'm trying not to gravitate to one character yet, because so I've basically played a different character each time each game I've played of it so far, because I want to try people out. If I remember correctly, the characters I've played are Hulk, Magneto, Loki, and Wolverine currently. Are the characters I've played from my short time playing. So I've only played like an hour or something. I've only played 4 games. Technically 5, but I crashed on the first game before I loaded in. Which
happened to me as well.
Yeah, but I got every game after that was fine. So yeah, I've only
actually.
So even though it says I've played 5 matches, I've only technically played 4. And out of them, the ones I played were Wolverine, Loki, Magneto, and Hulk. Hulk felt very fun. He felt like Diva in a way, like melee Diva.
Oh yeah, yeah. The revise and stuff.
I thought Wolverine was like a flanker, but no, he's a brawler. Like his goal is to duel tanks on the point. But I thought I only figured that out towards the end of the match, but by then it was too late to save it. But I thought he was like a flanker or something. So I was like, oh, I want to get on the back line and go after their healer. No, that's not how Wolverine plays. He wants to get in the tank's face and just duel them. And his kit is very specifically set up to duel tanks.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Actually, another problem I have there is that I don't really like Marvels.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
So it's hard
if
for
you're not
me
a
to
Marvel
choose
fan,
anything.
then yeah.
But I wanna play something that's like Prime Overwatch, so...
Yeah, I do miss Overwatch, but I'm not going to play it as it currently is. Blizzard have made Overwatch 2 a soulless husk of a game, and I refuse to play it.
Overwatch it's not worth even trying.
Exactly, yeah. Which is a shame, because again, I loved, like, Season 1 Overwatch. Like, I played Overwatch since it came out, and I love the game. Even during, like, its worst sections, I still found some enjoyment.
Yeah.
But I just look at things from Overwatch 2, and I'm just like, they have really just sucked out any and all joy and soul from this game, huh?
Actually, yeah. Certainly soulless shooter with nothing.
Yeah.
And just so much excuses and like, oh, we don't do this because it's because money. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of Overwatch 2 was for, like, the campaign mode, and then they axed the campaign mode before it even
Yeah.
got released, so now we just got a worse version of Overwatch 1. That also has significantly worse monetization.
So bad.
Yeah.
I think they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have like deleted the Overwatch one.
Yeah, they should have given people a choice between Overwatch 1 and 2. Not
They should
completely
have
remove
even
Overwatch 1 from
if they
existence.
didn't delete it, they would have a nice backup. They would just say, okay, Overwatch 2 was a mistake. We scratch it. We bring the stuff to Overwatch 1 in a year, and everyone will be happy.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
like they could say just, okay, we fucked up. We're gonna focus on the PvE and bring it to Overwatch 1.
Yep.
Done. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
But
no.
no, they
But
need to push it.
yeah, but I think Marvel Rivals hits the itch for me because I am a Marvel fan, and like, and I don't mean just AMCU. I know the comics and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And as you said, it has very like Overwatch Season 1 like vibes, which is good because it brings me joy. It's like this feels like the
Yeah.
Overwatch I loved months ago. But yeah,
But yeah, I'll definitely give it a try again.
yeah.
And
Honestly,
I'll definitely
I'm
join if
completely down
possible.
with like the battles just going fucking ballistic. That's because like the main thing with Overwatch was every character countered another character, so
Yeah.
you were meant to swap characters each match. Like if the enemy team had a specific character who was being problematic, you were meant to swap to their counter and shut them down. That was the design philosophy of Overwatch. Something I think Overwatch 2 kind of did away with the fucking roll queue.
The Overwatch 2, the biggest problem I think was I don't know why they rebalanced the formula from 5 to 6. From 6 to 5, I mean.
I think it's because they couldn't figure out a way to balance the, like, DPS healer tank queue thing.
But it was...
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, I think it's because they couldn't figure out how to deal with goats. The goats meta.
Yeah.
And so their go-to way of trying to fix that was let's just take away access to one of the tanks. That'll sort it. But it just made the game less fun. And also just the addition of the roll queue fucked it over a bit, because it meant people couldn't you couldn't do wacky strategies anymore. You had to play like the normal mode. And
in the role queue, they took the fun out.
Yeah, and that was one of the things. Like, Overwatch was fun because you could do these wacky strategies to deal with shit. It's just a matter of they couldn't balance the tanks properly, so goats meta came into existence and just ruined competitive. And then so then their go-to fix to that was just remove one of the tanks, and then that just turned the PvP into 5v5, which just felt like you had even less options now.
Weapons around the fort to knock down Vitalis.
It's like Overwatch is actually one of the reasons I started hating on the esport, because they changed so much stuff about the players are just crying.
Yeah.
From like, hey, this is not too competitive.
Yeah, like I'm all for like esports to some degree, but not every game needs to be a fucking esport.
Yeah.
But if it
And
does,
it should be,
you need to like not balance only around the esports scene, because
like balancing around the best players is not the way to go.
No, it's basically the argument of, do you balance around 80% of the player base or 20% of the player base?
And they choose the 20.
Yeah, it's like, sure, the 20 are probably the best players at the game, but they're not the bulk of it, or the bulk of the ones giving you money. I was trying to turn the cannon, he fireballed me. Because at the end of the day, Overwatch 1, at least at its prime, was a casual shooter, and that's why it was so fun.
Oh yeah.
It was a game you could just sit down and play, and have and casually
Yeah,
shoot with some friends.
actually, if you wanted to do some sweating, you just turn on ranked and add something else.
That's why
to
you
it.
had rank mode for the sweat stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's why ranked is existing. But a lot of games like makes even the fucking quick plays, they make it into ranked mode because all of the balancing from competitive and skill-based matchmaking.
I look at
like,
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on that one. That one's a prime fucking example. So I don't know if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or any of that.
Nope.
Okay, so you know about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? The card game.
Yeah.
So Master Duel is basically an online way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, where like you can buy packs to get cards or craft cards, build like actual decks, stuff like that. Except in terms of the play modes, you're forced to play ranked. There is no non-ranked mode. They did eventually add a casual mode, but they made it that you can't earn any rewards for playing casual. So if you want to earn any rewards from like your battle pass or from like winning duels, you have to play ranked. Which basically means they force you to play ranked if you want to like earn anything in the game that isn't spending money. And if you want to play the casual mode, well, the only way to earn anything to build a deck is to spend real money now. You can't earn any of the free rewards because your battle pass and shit is linked only to ranked mode. Because they do have a battle. I tried Master Duel for a while, and it was because I hadn't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while, and it's a mix of things. Like the forced ranked just filled me with massive amounts of anxiety around my ability to play. The fact that like your free rewards are locked behind it, which means you can't even just play casual decks. Which also meant everyone is playing a deck trying to win rather than have fun because you're linked to ranked mode. And modern Yu-Gi-Oh it's not in a good state, I'm gonna be real. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is basically designed around whoever goes first wins.
Oh, okay.
It's gotten to that point where it's that fast paced that literally if you're lucky enough to get to go first, you most of the time you just win the match there. Because there's multiple cards that allow you to just stop your opponent from doing anything once it becomes their turn. And that wasn't fun to play, obviously, because like there's no back and forth here. It's literally if you win the coin toss, unless you're playing a specific deck that specializes in going second, you just lose the game. You know what I mean? It's like this isn't fun. This is just frustrating.
That's so sad to see.
Yeah. And also, because of the... So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has... You have your main shit you play, which is your main deck, to, like, do your strategy and that. But then they have these counter cards that you have to play to try and counter your opponent's playstyle, right? So, say you have a 40-card deck, which is, like, the minimum you can have, so you have to have at least 40.
Yeah.
At least 15 of your 40-card deck is counter cards, specifically to counter opponents' decks. Or to counter opponents' counter cards. Then maybe another 5 to 10 are like utility cards you throw in to help your strategy. And then whatever's left, that's your actual deck.
Okay.
And that feels very soulless deck building. It's like every deck is going to have at least 20 to 25 of the same cards. You know what I mean? Alright, here's your 15-ish counter cards. Here's your 5 to 10 utility cards to help your strategy. And here's the 15 cards of your actual deck type. And then there's the extra deck, which also, instead of being filled with like the boss monster of your deck's main strategy, is instead filled with random generic monsters who are just so stupidly strong that they out-trump any other boss monster. And can be played in any deck regardless of strategy because they're generic.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people say that some of these like boss monsters that are generic cards shouldn't be generic, or at least be made significantly weaker for being generic. You know what I mean? Because at the moment, some of the generic boss monsters are just completely stronger than any of this deck-specific boss monsters, when that shouldn't be the case. Yeah, so it was just I tried it for a little bit with Mastodon. I just could I could not get into modern Yu-Gi-Oh. It just didn't
Yeah,
feel
I get
fun.
that.
Yeah. It doesn't help that Mastodon has its own ban list that's separate for the real life game, which means a card that the real life game has banned for good reason is playable in Master Duel and is the primary reason your deck is running so many counter cards. So in Yu-Gi-Oh, at least in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh, every deck special summons a significant amount. Like you're almost exclusively special summoning, right?
Yeah.
In Master Duel, and keep in mind, this card is banned in the physical card game, so it is only playable in Master Duel. They have a card called Max C, which is widely regarded as the strongest card to ever be printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or one of the strongest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for this is Maxi is a hand trap, so it's a card you activate with your hand to disrupt your opponent.
Okay.
And what it does is you activate Maxi at any point during your opponent's turn, or even your turn, and now anytime your opponent special summons, you get to draw a card. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider people can easily be special summoning 10, 15 times a turn, if they get the right card, that basically means you can draw 10 to 15 cards from Maxi's effect. And any of those 10 to 15 you draw could be a counter to your opponent's strategy as they're going.
Yeah.
And there's even another issue of that is because of how it's set up, if you go first, for example, and you set up your board to stop your opponent doing anything, as soon as the opponent draws a card at the start of their turn, you can immediately activate Max C, so now they're not only going to play past all of the disruption and whatever you've put on the board, but now every time they summon anything, you get to draw a card.
Well.
Because I think they originally designed Max C as like as a card to use on the person going first. But the fact that the person going first can use it on the person going second basically just means if you get Max C in your hand and the opponent doesn't, and the opponent doesn't have any of the other outs for Max C, you literally just Max C them and you basically win.
Yeah. It sucks.
Like, Max C's existence in Master Duel alone is the reason 15 of the cards in your deck are counter cards. Because 3 of them are Max C, and the other 12 are cards to counter Max C. I kid you not. That is basically how it goes. Is 3 of those hand traps are Max C, and the other hand traps are cards specifically designed to counter Max C.
I can understand why they ban it.
Yeah, like I said, and people in Master Duel have been asking for them to ban Max C already. Because it is a problem card. The fact that it basically cuts every deck in half because of how many cards you have to dedicate to stop it, as well as having to run it yourself. It's ludicrous, like the amount of the shit it's causing. And people have been fucking begging for them to ban it in Master Duel, and they're just not. They're just not. Yeah, nah, I just couldn't get into modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because no card game feels good when it ends on the first or second turn.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, I feel like card games are at their best when there's back and forth and it feels like an actual game of strategy. Not whoever drew their random card that activates their entire combo and wins the game.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I feel like every card game goes.
It's just power
after
creep.
time.
Every card game eventually ends there.
Yeah.
Like, I still play Vanguard with a few friends because the way Vanguard is set up, it's actively impossible to win in the first turn. You know what I mean? Card
doesn't
fight.
ring a bell.
Card fight Vanguard, yeah. It's a pretty fun one. It has suffered power creep by now because it's been going for a while. But the way the game is actively set up, it is actually impossible to win in the first 2 turns.
Okay.
Which means some back and forth is guaranteed to happen. At the latest the game could end is by each player's turn 3. And that's only if, like, the opponent's gotten really unlucky and you've gotten very lucky.
Yeah.
So the reason how Vanguard works is monsters have, like, a level on them from 0 to 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the game, you pick a level 0 to act as your Vanguard, so that monster just takes the center position and stays there the whole game, right? And basically, on your turn, if you have a card that's 1 level up from your Vanguard, you can place it on top of your Vanguard, and it'll become your new Vanguard.
Okay.
So you, like, for example, you want to play like a size 1, and then a size 2, and then a size 3. But you can only upgrade your Vanguard once per turn, so
Up above should be able to
you
handle
can't just, like, upgrade all the way to size 3 on the first turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I would expect.
But also, you can only summon monsters whose size is equal to or less than your Vanguards.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just flood the board with strong monsters. You have to, like, the cards you summon have to be the same level as your Vanguard, or lower.
Yeah, I see.
Now, there are a few decks that have a strategy that can cheat out something bigger. For example, one deck in Vanguard, Grand Blue, specializes in summoning monsters from the drop zone, which is like the graveyard. And they can summon a normal unit that is a higher level than their Vanguard by summoning it from the drop zone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's how, like, the ride thing works. Also, every enemy in Vanguard has 1 critical, so they can deal 1 damage. And it's basically, to win, you have to deal 6 damage to your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
When you attack, your opponent can... so every monster has its power and, like, critical, but they also have a shield value. And basically, when the opponent attacks, you can discard cards from your hand and the shield, and use their shield value to nullify the attack. Right? So that's basically where the strategy of Vanguard comes in, is you need to choose around, can you afford to take the damage from this attack, or do you have the extra to save resources, or do you have the resources free to guard it, but then have less cards for your turn? So yeah, there's actually a bit of a strategy going on.
Yeah.
Because Vanguard primarily is a resource management card fight game. Which is one of the reasons I like it so much. Also, every Vanguard has a thing called a drive check they can do when they attack. So only the Vanguard can do this. Basically, you reveal the top card of your deck, and I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. I gotta explain one more mechanic. So your deck in Vanguard will consist of 16 cards known as triggers, right? They're size 0s with a decent shield, and they have a special effect when drawn through a drive check, right? Every deck has to have at least 16, so it plays into the deck building, and 4 of those 16 have to be a heal trigger. The other 12 can be whatever trigger you like. And the triggers are draw trigger, stand trigger, crit trigger, and later on front trigger. So basically, when a Vanguard attacks, they drive check, so you look at the top card of your deck. Right?
Yep.
And you check if there is a trigger. If there is, you apply the following effect. Draw trigger, you draw an extra card. Crit trigger, you increase your monster's critical. And stand trigger, you get to stand one of the units that attacked, so it can attack again. Right?
Yeah, got it.
But also, when the opponent takes damage, they do a trigger check as well. So they check for damage. This is where the heal trigger comes in. Where if they reveal that during the damage, they get to heal a damage. Providing their damage is higher than yours. So basically, you can only heal if your damage is equal to or higher than your opponent's.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's basically how it goes. So again, so the strategy of Vanguard comes into, can you afford trading resources from your hand to guard attacks, or do you want to try and bet it on a trigger and save your resources for your turn? And also, each deck in Vanguard is based around a specific clan that has a specific playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you'll have, like, people just throwing in Chimera-type decks. Like, if you're playing a specific clan, you're running a specific style. It's just, or at least a general, like, similar gameplay loop. Also, do let me know if I am boring.
No, I'm just not trying to talk too
I
much
know
because
we're
when
like,
I talk,
I know
I'm
we're
not...
probably like focusing because Vitalis, yeah.
But like, I like to listen to. I just don't know how to reply, and if I reply too much, I'll just keep dying.
That's fair. Yeah, but I guess I can give an example. One of the main clans is called Royal Paladin, and their specialty is they summon units from the deck to power each other up. But another deck is Kagero, which specializes in destroying the opponent's monsters, which can hinder their offense.
Okay.
There's Oracle Think Tank, which specializes in rigging the top of their deck. So, for example, they have cards. It's like, look at these cards on the top of your deck, put one back on top, and put one at the bottom. So so their specialty is rigging their deck, basically, to try and like fish for triggers.
Yeah, got it.
Yep. There's Nova Grappler, which specializes in standing your units, so you can attack multiple times a turn. There's Spike Brothers, which specializes in just overwhelming offense, but little to no defense. There's Shadow Paladin, which plays the exact opposite of Royal Paladin.
Now operational.
So whereas Royal Paladin summons allies from the deck, Shadow Paladin sacrifices allies to do its thing. There's also Takakaze, which is basically dinosaurs, and their specialty is you sacrifice units to activate powerful effects. So it's very similar to Shadow Paladin in a way, but not quite the same. But very similar. They both have a sacrifice, ally gimmick going on. The Shadow Paladins just sacrifice whenever. Takakaze sacrifices when they attack. Specifically. And then, of course, there's Grand Blue, which specialize in resurrecting units from the drop zone. The last three are Dimensional Police, which specialize in basically buffing your Vanguard as high as possible. So yeah, so Dimensional Police's gimmick is based entirely around making your Vanguard stronger. Pale Moon, which is about putting when you write a card on top of your Vanguard, all the cards under it become something called the Soul, right? I have to mention this because it's important for both Pale Moon and Dark Irregular, who are the last two clans. Also, I just got fucking death comboed by him as soon as I landed. Pale Moon's gimmick is summoning cards from the Soul and then putting cards from your field into the Soul in their place. So you basically swap cards from your field with the ones in the Soul to summon your units. And Dark Irregular gains power for every card in the Soul. So their gimmick is filling the Soul as much as possible to gain effects. So that's how all the different clans in Vanguard play. But you can see what I mean, like, they each bring a different strategy to the table.
Yeah.
Like, there are variations in those strategies as well, but for example, if you come against a Spike Brother deck, they may have a different way of going about their aggression, but you know, at least for the most part, they're going to be hyper-offensive. If you're going to get to Royal Paladin, they may have different ways of going about it, but you know their strategy is going to be building around a board.
No. Goodbye.
Fucking hell. He's okay. I think I honestly, because I was talking about Vanguard, I was very distracted that one, so I was just getting fucking bodied. But damn, he fucking wrecked us on that one.
Yeah, and now it's not going as well as before.
Yeah. Alright, I need to lock the fuck back in.
Also, before this hunt, I made his pants already.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm boots. I mean, well, it's pants basically, but boots.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Don't know if it helped me with anything, but
Hmm. To be fair, I'd say all his pieces are pretty strong. Though I would say, I think his pants are probably the weakest slot, just because
Least,
it
yeah.
actually has two things that are contending against it for that position. You know what I mean? It says you only need 4 pieces of his armor to get the set bonus, and there's at least 2 like competitors for the like slot that I see people go for. Technically 3 competitors, but yeah. Yeah, so
I feel like I might have crafted the wrong belt.
oh,
I think the Fatalis Alpha is better.
I see what you
It
mean.
does 3 critical eye and 1 weakness
Yeah.
for the change of 2 level 4, which I don't even have.
Yeah, it swaps to level 4 to level 3. I think, depending which version of the set you craft, I think is entirely based on what your gem collection looks like. You know what I mean?
Like, I think most of it, actually. I was choosing the beta, except I think the chest plate and, yeah.
I think looking at it, I would say, yeah, the waist is probably the only one where, like, the beta and alpha are genuinely, like, there's a competition to be made.
Yeah, the chest is beta, definitely, but yeah, I made a wrong one on that.
Yeah.
Because that would actually save me 2 jewel spots that I have.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And I
Damn.
said, like, yeah. I feel like if you have, like, the perfect, like, decoration, like, collection where you just have, like, all the 4-slot gems, then yeah, his beta is probably the best piece. But if you don't have that, then yeah, I would say the alpha, because you can do more of those 3 slots than the 4 slots if you haven't got anything to put there. Because at least with the 3 slots, you could throw a 2 slot in there and still be happy with it. Whereas you don't want to throw a 2 or 3 slot into a 4 slot, because you're potentially missing out on 2 skills from that.
Yeah.
Now let's see, if you're throwing a 1 slot in a 2 and a 3 slot, then you're doing something wrong. If a 1 slot is going in anything that isn't a 1 slot.
Yeah, which currently I have to do for some things.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. I guess.
Well, the build doesn't suffer so bad from it, but it would actually be beneficial if I made the alpha waste.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. What I might do is, next time I hop onto farm, if you're around, I might bring you in and we can try the Rajang. It might be a bit easier for the 2 of us, and we can use that to try and get some better decos. Because I still need to improve my deco collection so I can actually utilize the Fatalis pieces I've crafted already. So I've crafted his waist and hands. I just haven't got the decos to use them yet.
Also, is there like the combinations of the level 4 when you can have 2 different skills? Is it unlimited? Like every skill can be with any skill, or is there like some rules to it?
There are some rules to it. For example, you can't get a crit boost and a weakness exploit on the same one, for example. So there are some limits.
Yeah.
I think it seems to be primarily either a 2 and a 3, a 1 and a 2, or a 1 and a 3 is how it tends to go lined up.
Okay.
Or it will be like multiple ones, like the defense jewel where it has like 5 levels of defense up.
Mm-hmm.
Cannons up above should be able to hit its head.
But also the jewel's rarity comes into play. as well, because like for example, you've got some one-slot jewels that are actually really high rarity, like artillery.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the jewels, I think it comes down to a rare. I think the skill collection is based on the rarity of the jewels that are in the pool. So it'll be like a medium to high rarity, and then a low or medium rarity, depending on what the first one is. Because if the first one's a high rarity, the second gem will be a low rarity. If the first one is a medium, then the second one can be a medium or a low. But for them, you're not going to get 2 high rarities on the same armor piece, for example. It just does not happen. What the fuck? I was temporal mantled when he did that, and somehow that killed me. I'm calling bullshit on that game. I should have auto-dodged that.
Okay, he's just spamming the...
Yeah.
I'm getting kinda tired of him.
Yeah, we had our one good run, now we're running out of steam.
What you mean, one? We had almost 3 in a row.
Okay, yeah, we had 3 relatively good ones, and now we're running out of steam. Which, to be fair, it is a lot of concentration to get to do that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to maintain that for that long a period of time.
Like, he keeps spamming the explosions and flamethrower on the ground.
Yeah, we're getting really bad RNG on his moveset. The fact he keeps doing the explosions. And I'm starting to like cart to just really stupid, like reasons. Like, okay, the last one I was distracted because I was like discussing something. To be fair, I think we've been distracted the last few runs because we were talking about Overwatch and that.
Oh yeah, we were talking a lot and it went downhill from there.
Yeah, I think it's because we lost focus and now we can't get it back. The concentration has been broken.
Yeah, like before we actually did not guard the second phase and now we're dying like...
Yeah, we're dying multiple times in first phase. I'm putting it down to we started discussing topics rather than focusing on the fight, and now we just lost momentum. Because I have noticed that like the moment we started talking about something like you know we immediately started doing worse because we just completely lost any and all focus. That's it. As I was gonna say though, like, but I went to like. Be in focus mode for a prolonged period is fucking straining. As I am gonna like I know I've bitched about this fight a lot already, and I'm gonna continue to till the end of time. I think part of the reason I got like so worn out from Promised Consort Radahn was because of how long I had to be stuck in focus mode for the fight.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm not actually paying attention to anything anymore.
Yeah, I think the focus.
I get hit so much.
Yeah, I got fucking destroyed there. I think we've hit the point. I think we've hit the point now where we can't. We're tired from this evening. We've been knocked out of the zone. We're probably not going to get back in there anytime soon. So it might be worth just calling it here. I mean, we can try once more if you want after this one, but yeah, I think we should probably stop soon. So I think we've hit the point where our focus is just gone.
Yeah.
And now we're just getting caught. We're just getting killed by like really avoidable shit that wasn't getting us before.
Yeah, I even don't like catch any parries. I just like my brain is so slow that I don't even like process that I can parry anymore.
Yeah. I think we might have just hit our limit for today. We're just I think we're just tired. Yeah, we're tired, and our concentration has been broken because we were getting carted there by shit that hasn't carted us in any of the past runs.
Yeah.
until like the last 2 hunts. It's like we weren't getting caught by the big explosion as often, and now we're suddenly being hit by it every time he loads it up. Yeah, so we can try one more, or we can just stop now. What do you think?
What is the time? I think we normally we end around
I've been waiting for you.
half past 10, I think.
Yeah, we normally end around 1/2 to the full hour, depending how we're going. So yeah, we'll do one more just to fill out the time.
I think I'll do one more. I won't talk, and I'm not try to focus as much as I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and re-enter focus mode if I can. I need to try and lock the fuck in.
Insurance. Let's go.
Ooh, nice. Right, you've got insurance, I got safeguard. This should give us some good stuff.
That's what, 7 cards?
I think so.
That's as best as it can go.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna slap myself a bit, see if I can get myself back into the zone.
Might actually try to turn on my lamp to have more light.
Might be a good idea.
Because my eyes were like...
Yeah. Right. I've I've like slapped my forehead a little bit.
Okay, let's do this.
Yep. Alright. Once we land, no
Shut up.
no talking, we just lock the fuck in.
Only callouts, yeah.
Yep, only call outs. Remember the ghillie before we head down, just in case. Alright, heading down.
Right after you.
It's still a monster, so its head must be a weak point.
The cannons up above should be able to hit its head.
Bombs placed, going for the cannon.
Okay, that's the last one.
Tenderize in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Knocking him down. Slinger burst.
Nice one. Temporal.
Yep. Tenderizing the head. Temporal mantle is empty.
Temporal out.
Big flame.
Fuck.
It's right, walk it off.
Explosion.
Something!
Very nice.
Getting mantles back up. What about yours?
A few seconds. But I have my gilly.
Okay. Gilly up now, if it's available. Let's go load the cannon.
Rushing the cannon. Alright. I'll help you.
Roaming ballista and barricade are now operational.
I don't know where to aim this one because I've not used this cannon.
Use the weapons around the fort to knock down
Oh, I
things
just
out.
aim it like this and you can go on the...
Okay, I'll knock him down.
I think this should be good. If it knocks him down, it knocks him down.
Alright, he's coming down. Get ready to fire.
Nice.
get a finish of the roaming ballista. Gonna binder him. Actually, no. I'm gonna wall splat first, then we'll go for the binder.
Okay.
That way we can cut down the threat of while he's enraged. Never mind, just going for the binder.
Nice one.
Yep. Second binder.
Nice. Is it real? Oh, yes. I'll get ready for the first phase.
Retreat into the fort. Use the barricade.
You were saying? Let's hope we're quick.
We have time for this.
Sharpen your weapon if you need it.
Very much needed.
Yep, because we're in the long run now.
And we still haven't break his horn, so
Nope. So this is going to be a very rough phase if we can't get that break.
maybe you do have Gilly.
I do not.
Okay.
We need to do something about that attack. Breaking its head should weaken it.
Just unfortunate I haven't been able to hit his head as much as I would like.
I think it's close to breaking.
I'm hoping so. He's landing.
Oh fuck.
That was actually terrifying. Oh,
Welcome.
the temporal mantle's up soon.
Yeah, mine too.
Be very careful when landing. I'll
I'll do
try
my
and
best.
get him to be I'll try. Oh, that might be your best chance to land while he's doing that. Tenderize in the head.
Nice.
360 flame.
No. I have not seen anything.
Temporal mantle's almost. My temporal mantle's down. Durable is this head. Throwing ballistas up soon. I can hopefully use that to break his head if I can get all of them to hit his head. Dragonator up in 1 minute. You can also wall splat him. I'm gonna try and do that when he lands.
Another gigantic flame.
Oh.
Head for Fatalis' position.
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, dear.
That's gonna one-shot us before we reach him. Oh no, maybe not.
Nope. That was really close.
Yeah, so we cut that.
I don't have stamina, I can't heal. I can't heal.
Okay, you still got a... Yeah, you got a moment. Let's go back down.
We have confirmation that the Dragonator is operational. Its head is partly broken.
Yes.
We can
Nice.
expect its flame attack to be weaker now.
I'm gonna try and wall splat him into the wall there near the Dragonator.
Okay.
Emphasis on the word try. Never mind, he's enraged. Alright, we're just gonna try and get him to go over there now.
There goes my temple.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Alright. Unfortunate. To be fair, I wasn't expecting to be in fucking blue flame mode as long as he was.
Yeah,
It-
it was like...
His head was it took a lot more than I to break that time, so I just think I didn't get enough damage in on it to make much of a difference.
Yeah, I'm not helping it as much as before you did as well.
Yeah.
It
That was
better,
better
but
than our
yeah.
last two attempts though. 'Cause
Yeah, but
we
the
locked
focus,
we locked
it's
the fuck
visible
in.
that we've turned.
Yeah. I mean, we were able to bring it back somewhat. It's just we got to third phase, hadn't broke his horn, so he just started one-shotting us with the fire. And we still not really found a way to reliably Dragonator him in that phase. I know we said we were going to save a binder to try and use on him in that phase to get the Dragonator, but I was like, we've not got enough hits in, so I need to use the binder. Anyway, I think, yeah, we'll stop there. We got a good 3 hours out of this, so... And yeah, as I said, it's obvious the two of us are tired, our focus is very much waning. So it might be good just to stop here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But we did great, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we did very good. We definitely got to the 25% margin, which means we're almost we almost finished the fight. It's just that last like quarter.
If I'm not mistaken, one of the fights, when we timed out, he was like 16,000 only.
I don't think we've timed out any of the fights. All of them have lost via carts. We've never actually made it to time out.
Yeah. Oh, it was the fight that was really close to timeout, so we died before it, but
Yeah, we died just before we timed
yeah,
out.
but yeah. It was
Yeah.
really close one.
Indeed. Hopefully we'll have Corby with us next week and we'll have access to all the stuns.
Yeah, I think now with him, with how we played the first runs, I think we are definitely gonna beat him.
Definitely, yeah. It's just a matter after a point where our focus gets destroyed and then that's when we start really falling behind. But up till that
Yeah.
moment, we're doing very well.
Yeah, I think it was like somewhere around 2 hours. We did great.
Yeah, 2
Then
hours
we
did
started
great, and
losing
then
focus, yeah.
yeah, we brought up a topic of interest, and suddenly we both just completely like shat the bed. And then we locked the fuck in again for an attempt, and we did very well once more.
Yeah, considering we were tired, we did really well on this one as well.
Yeah. Like, you can definitely tell the points where we've locked in and are actually focusing from the points where we aren't.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell. Alright. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you all Friday. Not going to say what game, because I haven't figured that out myself yet. But I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.